This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you look at this defense, this unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about two top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Here we go. Black. Next cut.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hut,
At the
hut.
45-yard line.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. The 20. 5. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7, Eagles 0.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll get this to about the 38. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
180, 180.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, and begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Barkley, inside handoff. Still fighting for more. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fighting his way through contact. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
White. Black Ultra. Red, yellow, chalk, 17. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. This is caught by McMillan. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
43 rail. Ready.
Young now from the 50. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ready. Hut.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the deep...
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
and I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Hey, green. 60 red. 60 red. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young is set to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
33. Yep, Fury. Yellow. Black shot. Slide blue. Green jack. White. White. Drill green. Ready?
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
38.
And the Panthers first down.
Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
It'll be Young again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Now Gray. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game. Plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Good. Set. 180.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Escapes the defender. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to Hubbard. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And across the midfield, straight into Eagle territory. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Ready.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First down.
Claws red.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Young here, you can see changing the play.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Black Ultra. Slide through. Hut, hut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Let's go. Yellow, 10 black. Blue, go. Drill green. Hut, hut.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And now they'll shift things around. Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal from the 1. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jatavion Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the get-go. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
No gain. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Watch out now.
At the 38-yard line.
Black. Blue striker. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Young. And his throw is incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
6, 10 black. Go pink. Set.
Now here's Young. He'll find McMillan here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
3rd and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass into a 1st down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Shot, 17. Needle blue. Claws red. Set, go.
Throwing, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And shutting him off now on the field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Smash, red.
To throw, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Yellow, 22. Drill, 52. Seal, black. Set.
Young now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
The bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They'll run wide side here with Barkley. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Rob has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Boy, 175 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Again, it's Barkley. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 47 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But just had 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Young to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here we go. 38. Red, 38. Ready?
Here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Able to They'll take this one up to the 35. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Young. That's into the hands of Worthy. Still going. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. The wide receivers, your tight ends.
Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Go red.
Another run by Bigsby. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On the set.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, drill. 52.
From the gun, Bigsby. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run, first level being the D-line, and linebacker second level, and the secondary the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Blaster, 6.
Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Ready, set.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Ready.
On the ground is Jarquez Hunter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Zoom black. Steel black. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He finds his tight end, got it, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's a give to Barkley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This is 1st and 10. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Hut.
Here's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. Blue striker.
Young to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This to possibly force OT. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
Fly blue, red, 38. Go pink. Field black. Cut.
One last shot for Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for.